71% of developers haven't actually decided how long they're going to be staying with their current company. That's huge. As a founder, knowing that almost 3/4 of the development team is at risk for attrition at any given point in time, or hasn't decided how long they're going to be staying with our organization, is something that makes me really nervous. It means that we may not have the resources to be able to execute on our product roadmap. We may not have the people to be able to deliver on our expectations that we've set with our customers. We may not even have the capacity to keep up with the market that's changing really rapidly around us and evolve our product. That's why there's so much at stake here, and that's why it's so important that we get productivity right and create the conditions for productivity to thrive in our organization.
70% of developers are back to working in office, even if only part-time, but they still prefer digital interactions to in-person communications. So this is interesting, and I sort of see both sides of this, right? So on the one hand, I don't think it matters if you're working in the office or you're working remotely. The digital communication tools are fantastic. You know, whether it's Slack or Notion or some sort of chat app, these are really great ways to communicate with people. And one of the benefits of those digital interactions is that you now also have a track record. So it's easy to share a link to something. For example, if you start a Slack thread about some question and then somebody answers and they have a helpful response, you can now capture that conversation, save it, share it with other people, create a reference point for it. So it's useful to be able to have these sort of communications in a digital setting. On the other hand, if you're going to be working in an office and you're already meeting face-to-face with other people on your team, that face-to-face connection is really, really valuable and really important. And actually, as somebody who's been working remotely for a while, it's something I miss quite a lot. So I can sort of see both sides here.
When developers are delayed receiving feedback, nearly 70% lose at least 3 hours. Totally not surprised by this. In fact, one of the most important things that we can do each and every day is to come together and make sure that nobody is waiting, nobody's blocked, nobody's stuck, nobody needs a second pair of eyes or a decision made. That's the reason that we get together for a stand-up every day, right? It's to make sure that the team is not blocked, that the team can make progress. I need to make sure that I'm not blocking anyone, and I can also step forward to offer my help for anyone that is stuck. It's one of the most important things you can do each and every day. The downstream impact of being blocked is so damaging for team productivity. It's so much harder to get back into that flow state once you've been disrupted. So help each other out every day.
24% of developers say work-life balance is the biggest reason for staying with their current employer. Work-life balance basically means minimizing work-related stress and establishing sustainable ways of working so that we can maintain the general health and well-being of our team members. And this is especially important now where the boundaries between work and personal life is blurred for those of us working from home or working remotely. When people have a good balance between their work and their personal life, there's a very high likelihood that they are more productive at work, more committed to work because they know that they can enjoy the things that matter to them outside of work. Team leads and team managers should actually make an effort to understand what their team members are striving for, what are their personal goals, so that they can encourage them to take action towards those goals outside of work. It's also great for them to set good examples because by those examples, your team members can emulate you. And it's great for them to make their team members aware of the options that are available within the organization. What are the perks? What are the benefits? What are the things that they can take advantage of that improves the quality of their lives outside of work? And it's great for them to stay at front of the trends in the work-life balance space so that they can keep the work-life balance initiatives and programs fresh and in demand so that they can offer better benefits. A lot of people may be concerned about team members taking a lot of time off and a lot of perks and benefits. But when priorities are properly set and timelines are put in place, as long as team members meet up with their priorities and their timelines, then it's great for them to take advantage of the benefits without impacting the business. It's great for us to encourage developers to actually take time outside of work if priorities and timelines have been properly set.